Guys,
I might take my shoes off.
we have got Pete back for part 2.
Yeah, come on then.
We've got a lot to go through today. Since the last podcast that we did together, a lot has transgressed.
A lot has changed or whatever. A lot has happened.
A lot has happened. So firstly, let's do the bottle handshake. The top first. Top, bottom
right.
Twice.
Yeah.
And then top.
Okay.
Boom.
All right. What does this do? Is that like some sort of like magic thing?
That's our little.
You don't look at each other in the eye. It's 7 years bad sex though. You don't know about that. You didn't look at me in the eye, bro. Shit, man. I'm gonna be like. You're busting my dick for years.
So wait, are you saying if I look into your eyes for too long, that I get 7 years bad sex?
No. If you don't look at me in the eyes while you're doing the cheers, it's 7 years bad sex.
Right, let's do it again.
I don't think I can look at you in the eye too long. It's like getting me horny. No, I can't. I'm starting. I'm already kicking off. Stop it, Pete. Come on, get in the zone. Come on.
All right.
No more fucking about. This is a serious conversation.
Yeah. So again, a lot has happened, Pete.
A lot's happened. And a lot of shit's happened.
Man. A lot of bad things have happened. So what I would like to do is let's start from our episode that we had. So how did you feel it went? Because I know you was worried.
No, I was nervous because I didn't, I'm nervous about wank. See what I'm saying? So yeah, interviews. They're nervous. So I do run and then I go home and I shit myself and I was texting you and I was like,
he was like, yeah, Dom, should we?
Should
I take this out?
Because I was cracking myself.
Because you made a joke about your dad having sex with your, and you was like, yeah, should I take that one out? And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, Pete, don't worry.
I think my dad watched it, and he was like, I've seen some nice videos of you, and he rang me up and he was like, I didn't know you were depressed, and it's really sweet. Since I forgave my dad, because I tell you, I forgave my dad. I was writing him a nice text message like, Dad, I know we've all been through trauma, and I know that we've all, I knew it was probably hard for you to be my dad at the time because of your past and that. So I'm not blaming you for nothing. Life's hard, bruv.
Life is hard.
So I just went, you know what? I forgive you, mate. Love your son, Pete Bennett, in big letters. And
is that the first time that you've done that?
I've always, I've never really had a grudge against him, but I've never really told him, properly. And I think it was the right time, to just say, fuck it, Dad, come on, I love you, mate. You know what I mean? I don't care about whatever's happening. Life's hard, and we're all struggling to, be human and, get and survive this fucking thing,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we're all doing our best to just be, but sometimes it ain't that easy. Life ain't that easy, so absolutely. He went through trauma, I did as well, and, I think, fuck it. Let's just all just accept and love each other and, understand that we're not all, it's not easy. Life ain't easy, and sometimes, you just got to just go, look at it and go, yeah, look, I know he wanted to be my dad, but it weren't that easy. But now, since I fucking forgave him and that, mate, we've been buddies. He's always chatting to me online, and we're always checking up on me. Always seeing if I'm all right, especially through the Nikki thing. And
absolutely.
You're all right, son. Hope you're okay. And he's sending me all the papers they're writing about me, and constantly giving me lots of big ups and that, and checking if I'm all right. And that's lovely because we were distant for years, but now he's always chatting to me. He's always asking for my phone number every time he loses his phone. Don't know why he keeps losing his phone. probably or if he's not really dad. I don't know. I don't know. I want to go and see him in Cornwall soon though, and hang out with him now that we're kind of connected again, and just So it's gonna be sick, man. Yeah, forgiveness is a real good thing.
Forgiveness.
Yeah, forgiveness. Honestly, forgiveness and acceptance is the key to a happy life.
Because honestly, sometimes it's the ego.
Yeah.
And just begrudging things for no reason.
Mate, you hold on to shit for years on end, and you can just be unhappy living in the past when really you got to live in the now, and the present, which is what this is. The present. It's the present. It's called the present. It ain't no living in the past, like dwelling on shit and horrible trauma that's gone. And you just got to really. And if you can't get over it, go to therapy. Go to therapy and talk about these things and get it off your chest and then you'll be able to cope and be in the present more. And so I think definitely work on yourself. If the past is overtaking your mind and you're not growing because of it, go to therapy, man. You know what I mean? Get yourself. So it's the best thing I've ever done. Anyway, is therapy. So
because I think like this is therapy in some ways.
Yeah.
Because you the way you speak in podcasts is like you're speaking about your experiences, your feelings. Projecting,
you've got to be able to talk about your feelings with everyone, all your friends, and they've got to understand and accept and don't judge you. Otherwise, they're not your real friends, man.
No, absolutely.
If your friends judge you, if you're like, mate, I've got a problem, I've got to talk to you about this, blah blah, and they're like, well, Pete, and then it's like, oh god, a real friend will listen to you about anything, man, and be there just so I can support you for anything.
Yeah.
That's what a real friend is.
Absolutely.
Support. Love and support.
Love and support the team.
And that's what I'm talking about. So when I went to see Nikki, I was loving and supporting her.
Exactly.
And I didn't give a shit how ill she was. I was like, I don't care. I've seen some dark shit in my time, and I saw some people who were too scared to go and see her on the newspaper. I'm too scared to see Nikki. I was like, oh, mate, that's not a true friend. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, you just got to go and support and love someone who's in the time of one of the scariest times of their life, probably. I don't know.
Absolutely.
And I was like, I was just there. And you know what I mean? So I did it. So when obviously all the shit came out. When Imogen, mate, I just fucking gutted me, ripped me apart, man. You know what I mean?
And was you just not expecting it at all?
No, not really. I mean, I know that she was kicking off at me when I was doing it anyway on my inbox, but I never thought that she'd go public. Nah, man. I mean, I know she can't bear me. I know she can't bear me. You know what I mean? Because, we were in Big Brother, and I know that, might have, like, nominated her or something. And I think she stuck to that.
Forever.
She never forgave me for that, and I think that, honestly, I know she didn't. Well,
look, let's start let's start from scratch then, and actually explain, because you tried to help in every way you could with your platform by doing a GoFundMe and stuff like that.
I didn't do the GoFundMe.
Oh, okay.
It was Carly and Leon, and they set up the GoFundMe.
Right.
I was just backing it up.
Yeah, you just pushing.
Mate, as soon as I found out that, I was like, whoa, man. Back it up. So I went there. I went straight to Nikki's.
Yeah.
And we had a drink. We had a really nice time. And, next thing you know, I thought, right, I'm backing this up as much as I could. I put, a picture of me and Nikki, put the link. And warm people's hearts, and put my link there, and it was something in my head was to push this thing to just raise the money.
And the views and the likes were coming really fast, weren't they?
Oh yeah. So and a lot of us Big Brother lot did as well. They put the link up and that, and all that. I mean, so but then I got I got an inbox from Imogen and just saying, Pete, you're insensitive, rah rah, and I was like, what? And at that time I was on such a high trying to do this.
I was shocked when she came out.
She just told me I was insensitive, and I was like, "What?
How?"
It just made me. I don't get angry much. I really don't get angry. I'm peaceful, innit? You know what I mean? But this just rattled my cage, saying I was insensitive and I'm an insensitive person for doing this, blah blah blah. Putting up a picture of her Nikki and I was like, what? How can Imogen be saying that about me when I've just gone and done my best to fucking go, my best to, do my best for someone who needed help. And it was me. I'm Pete, and she's Nikki. We got love. We got a thing. We got
of course.
We've always gonna have that connection. So
of course,
I felt that I was a force of nature, especially with my girlfriend who was what's it called again? Mental health. Yeah. So I thought we were a force of nature, and we so there. But then oh mate. I think what my mistake was probably sticking up for myself in inbox, which is probably what I did, and maybe I kind of overstepped my mark because I kind
of... Did you tell her to fuck off?
It wasn't even my Tourette's, bruv.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't. I was like, shit, that wasn't even my Tourette's. It just came out from the heart like bosh. Oh yeah. So I think that probably was maybe a mistake I did.
But that's the thing is, what angered me about it is, again, the rule of 3. 4 people are going to like you, 4 people aren't going to like you, 2 people ain't going to give a shit, right? So whatever you do in that social media world, whatever you do, someone's going to say, He's not sensitive. He is sensitive.
It's mad because she was the only one who said I was insensitive, and then when she put the stuff out, like with the thing saying, Pete, you did all this and that, and was it I betrayed Nikki?
Yeah.
What? Do you know what I mean? Okay, because she was like, I did a nice story on Heat magazine, like for no money. I just gave her a nice tribute, and then Imogen's putting out a thing saying Pete sold
stories.
Do you know what I mean? Even at the bottom of the thing, it said Pete did not get paid for this interview. And I said, I don't want no money for this interview. I want this nothing. I just want to put a nice word out for the, you know what I mean? So nothing. What was it? And so that, and she's putting that, that's the truth. So she lied and put it on a fucking, platform to people who've got more. She got 200,000 fucking, do you know what I mean? And like putting that, and I'm getting all these negative. Suddenly, one day I wake up and I'm in a good mood. I'm getting all this like hate and hatred in my inbox, and like people like saying I've been shamed, and like what have I done wrong? And then
were you messaging them back?
No, man, I was just deleting. I was like, whoa, delete that. What's this coming from? And then people were saying Imogen said stop it. I'm like, stop what? What have I done?
Yeah,
I've just done my best to help someone. I've done a few like tributes. The thing I think she could bear seeing me be the one that honestly
being the one to do it.
Yeah, of course you can't. Look, I think she might have wanted to be the one
to do that.
Well, not the one to do it, but maybe the one that the media focused on.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's what I was seeing. That I think she might have been a bit, gel. I don't know, but whatever it was wrong and it was dark and it was twisted, man. Because like saying that I betrayed someone when I put my heart out for Nikki, I loved Nikki.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And then being told I betrayed her in public and people believing that. Do you know what I mean? I fucking lost my shit, man. Like I was literally in hysterics. Like I was shaking and my heart was going all day. I got stress-related illness, man. You know what I mean? So I was trying to keep my head from going down and up.
When the news broke, I was really worried about you.
Yeah, I was worried about myself. Honestly, that day that I got all out, I really was worried because I've painted my reality into a positive reality because I'm a nice man. I put like love and out, and I help people with Tourette's, and I'm generally a nice guy, So I haven't got any bad karma. I think my life's wicked, man. I love my life. So you know what I mean. And I meet lovely people on the way, and I attract love. I just think that's why we met because we're on the same page.
We are, and again, I tried to keep in as much contact with you
what I'm saying,
as I could through the whole ordeal.
Yeah. So suddenly seeing my reality, because before Big Brother I used to get loads of shit. So, but when I went on Big Brother, I don't get any shit because people will like accept me for who I am.
Yeah.
And suddenly, so now I've got a nice reality, and then suddenly, bosh, I'm getting thousands of messages.
Is that the first time you've ever had that type of backlash?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, completely.
It's not nice, is it?
No, I'm not used to that.
Okay.
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to negative
comments,
brainwashed comments coming in at me, and I've got no way to protect myself because there's things up that Imogen's put out, man. I couldn't protect myself, so the only thing I could do was write a statement and put all of her what she was saying in it and just correct it all. You know what I mean? Because I did. I just wrote my correction, and I just put it there, and I told her, again, there you go, bosh, there you go, just corrected her in a post on Instagram because she was completely wrong, and I knew the truth. I've known the truth, and that's why it didn't affect me too much. After I wrote that, and I had a bit of a moment with myself, said, Pete, man, you know the truth.
Absolutely.
So you're not in a wrong ear. Whatever she's saying it's fake. It's
and
bullshit.
Finally, God bless her soul, Nikki knows the truth.
I know, and that made me feel good too because I knew that I've made peace with Nikki. I have made peace with Nikki. So if I don't get to a funeral for whatever reason, if someone doesn't put me on the list, doesn't matter. I've made peace with Nikki.
Of course.
I love Nikki, and what I did for Nikki, it made me just feel like totally at peace with her, and that's it, safe. So my story with Nikki is over, and I'll always love her, and she'll always that last bit of time we spent together was the most, I said on TV, the most precious time we've ever had together.
Exactly.
And I was a bit pissed off that Imogen has ruined some of my relationships with Nikki's friends, whatever. And
what were they contacting you too?
Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter. I don't get it. But look, people I love that obviously. So I stuck up for myself when Imogen did that, and maybe I went too far. But when someone puts something like that out on public platform to just fucking like try and shame,
smear you,
to smear me, I'm not surprised I didn't go to fucking police. So I nearly did. I nearly went to the police.
Because she's accusing you of theft.
She's accusing me of shit, and it's fake, and it's harassment. You know what I mean? It was bullshit. So yeah, and I thought, hang on, it's coming from a person who tried to, you know, sell a story.
What are you gaining out of doing what you're doing?
I don't know what she was gaining. I have no idea, because I just said, well, why don't you do a nice tribute for Nikki?
Yeah, why don't you do something?
Why don't you do something nice? Stop selling oven chips like I did, because she was just banging out the oven chips, and I was like, mate, come on, man. Like, when she was having a go at me about like stuff, she was promoting McCain oven chips, and I'm like, why can't and having a go at me? So why can't you just stop focusing on me? Do your part. You got more followers than me. Fucking help. Do your thing, innit? And just like stop focusing negative energy onto me when I'm just doing my best, getting on my path. Stop interfering with my path and let me do my thing, which will just, you know, bollocks to it, you know. So I'm like, it really did. It still kind of like, it still takes me a bit. I still feel the little
niggles.
The little niggles of,
I
hate niggles, man. I didn't say.
I know.
Shit, man. I better go. Shit. Right, we better. I'll play my Tourette tonight.
You didn't say it. You didn't.
Right, I think we better open a drink. This here.
Oh, mate, that was fucking brilliant.
Samuel Smith.
Oh.
You got to try that. It's bad.
Niggles, we said. Oh my God.
Oh, shit, man.
Oh, brilliant.
Anyway,
I don't know what just happened.
It was close. That was close to the mark, wasn't it?
That was close to cancelled.
Fucking
oh
hell.
God.
Anyway,
So
that was good.
That was fucking.
Funny, that was
feels
pretty
good
funny.
to laugh, doesn't it?
Yeah. Laugh for shit.
So okay, let's go back to. They've got you on. Is it this morning?
Yeah, they got me on this morning.
What was that process? Because I honestly feel that I really don't think you should have been on the TV at that point.
I didn't know really.
You must have just been.
I was just going with the flow, which is what I do, and I just did what they wanted. Because when Nikki died, man, I was having a piss, and after shooting the Green Fingers episode 1, and after the first day, and I was having and anyway, he was like, "Oh, sorry, Pete, you got to come in tomorrow." I went, "Well, that's cool. I'll come in tomorrow." He went, "What? Are you going to come in tomorrow?" I went, "Yeah, why?" He went, "Have you not heard?" I went, "No, I haven't heard nothing." He goes, "Ah, shit." And he went, "It's your mate." I went, "What?" And he went, "Nikki." I went, "No, what?" And he told me like after the first day of shooting.
Oh my God.
So I was like, oh right. I just like, and I walked back into the room, and everyone's there just looking at me, and I just burst out crying. I just kind of fell on the sofa, and I was just like, so I think one of the geezers just took me into the car and just left me there for a bit. But that night I was so upset. I just did a tribute to her. I got a bottle of wine out. I went on my iPad. I didn't want to write, "I'm so sorry, Nikki's passed." I wanted to emotionally just say something to Instagram and just
that video broke my heart, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I wanted people to see, like, you know.
Yeah,
I mean?
that was
writing stuff. Yeah, but like actual proper emotion coming out.
That got like 500,000 views.
Yeah, man. Didn't it? Yeah. So from that video, apparently that's what got me the Britain's This Morning thing. And I got there and I said, you know, why am I here? They went, "We were so touched, Pete, by that video. That's what we want to hear from you."
It was hard, man.
I went, "Oh, all right then." So you know, people wanted to hear from me and hear my story and hear something. I did my best. It was really soon, but I was in bits, man. I was just so in bits. The whole thing was, and I tried to be as strong as I could, but I thought, you know what, it's okay for a man to cry. So I just cried when it came out, and I tried my best, because you know men just need to cry. You know what I mean? It's just a bit. So I even had some men going, "Mate, well done for crying, bruv." No, men. I was like, okay, you're safe, you know. So it's a weird one, but I know what you're saying now. It was too soon. It was. I didn't get. Because
obviously they are utilising. Because at the end of the day, these platforms, these platforms utilize, you know, the here and now, the views, and they will get the views off of the pain and off of.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
So it's I just thought that at that point, you know, it was hard for me who had met you and kept in good contact with you to to see you.
Oh man,
visually just
I look like shit, didn't
so
I?
down.
I looked smashed. Yeah, I was up all night worrying. I was just like, yeah, I was scared. I didn't know what they were going to ask me. You know, I was completely like, I said, please just don't stitch me up with any questions. And you know, I just thought I'd get the questions right. So, but then when they asked me, it was like they weren't the questions that were coming. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know what to say. I just said exactly what I could, you know, and then yeah, but yeah, the memory was far too raw for me to hold it.
A few days.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it? Like maybe 2-3 days.
Cause I finished filming Green Fingers for the next 2 days, even through what I was going through. It was a comedy as well, so I had to be like funny, funny, knowing that Nikki just died. So I got, you know, that was hard, but I did it, and they were like, mate, you're fucking hard, man. I was like, but then I knew I had to go straight to London and go to talk about Nikki, and yeah, so I did that, and then that was that, and the rest is history, really. I mean, after that was the Heat interview with a nice tribute, and then and then I just kept on seeing Imogen, like, just getting well vexed at me for and I'm just like, why she getting so vexed, man? I've just lost my mate. She's got the empathy of a wet sock. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, like I just don't understand what she was trying to do.
I don't know, but she got a bit of fame out of it again. You know, she got a little, and she got a little bit of fame out of it. I don't know, man, but it kind of, now I haven't heard from her since. So she maybe got a little bit.
So you know when she posted that on her story?
Yeah.
Did you message her?
No, I didn't message her. I wrote a statement to her on my Instagram saying exactly how it is, because the people who were believing her stuff, I just had to put it right, and that's all I could do. I couldn't do nothing else. I couldn't do nothing else, and I just had to just go, right, that's the truth, bosh, there you go, see you later, and then move on, and then just kind of have a little bit of a meditate and go, you know the truth, Pete, I'm all right. And then literally, the knock-on effect of it's been wicked, because since then I've felt like platforms are really, really powerful stuff. If you've got a platform,
yeah, it really is,
you
man.
can fucking change minds of people.
That is what I was thinking.
That's what I'm saying.
You see, in that situation,
yeah.
That is what I thought about straight away. I thought, oh, this shit is powerful.
Yeah, she's, you know, with no truth behind it. Power, just like manipulating. So since then I've been like, I thought, right, I've got quite a lot of followers. I've been using my platform for good since.
Yeah, because you've grown like maybe 40 or 50,000.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's pretty good. Since then I've been like smashing out loads of. I started. I thought, wow, I'm going to raise some Tourette's awareness with this. So I started I put the Tourette's, like the link up for Tourette's. So raise money for Tourette's, because the government aren't really doing anything for Tourette's at the moment. So I've been doing that, and then that linked to this abilities book, a children's book has come and said, hey Pete. Hey, because you're like the Tourette man, the main geezer. Can you be the voice of this new book? So I've got a children's book coming out.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, called The Abilities in Me, and it's got a little cartoon version of me.
Yeah.
And it's about my life as having Tourette's, little boy. Basically, there's a whole big fucking book, like loads of different illnesses that it's called all children's book.
Okay.
Called The Abilities in Me, and this nice lady has got me to do a Tourette's version. So the kids in school can know about different disabilities and conditions in school. So they got children's book, so they learn about Down syndrome, autism, and now Tourette's. And like, so I'm the next in the chapter. Okay. And that's all because Imogen was fucking. So thanks Imogen, you sorted me out, bro. Yes then, wicked, thank you. No, I just wanted to thank her because, you know, everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. Bad can become good. You know,
yes.
There's always a silver lining.
Exactly.
So even though this went really dark for a bit for me, the silver lining is that the Tourette's children's book, you know, and it's going to go all around the world as well.
So how does that work? Will you incorporate swearing into it?
No, because not everyone with Tourette's has swearing.
Yeah.
But it'll just you know, highlight me as a kid with Tourette's, and it'll just teach kids about Tourette's.
How it works.
So yeah, check out the abilities in me. It's sick, man. I'll have to put a link on the bottom.
Yeah, we'll put a link on the end.
So check out the children's books for kids, and I'm now the next one, the next chapter. So that's great. So yeah, it all worked out for a reason, and now I'm going to be spreading Tourette's awareness around the world, even though it's flat, right?
But this is the thing, Pete. Is again what I said to you in the van. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is, you know, in your heart what you set out to do?
I set out to save the planet, bruv. Because I'm a superhero. I want to be a superhero. Save the world every day. Flying around in my spandex. Whistling at the birds on the way. So there you go. You've heard it first. Heard it first here.
So that's what I'm trying to say is, I just feel like, and when you got in the van, I said, he's looking in good shape.
I am.
He tried to send me a fucking dick pic yesterday.
What? Yeah, I was like, look how good I'm feeling, bruv. I feel good. I feel good.
I feel good. When I go in the middle, so listen to me.
In my neighborhood.
But the thing is, he messaged me saying, hey, I'm naked. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, oh no, sorry mate, I sent it to the wrong person.
I was just stitching you up. I was just pretending. I was just like, just fucking with your head. I like it. I like fucking with you, man.
But like, I saw you and I said, okay, you looking in way greater place.
I am feeling in a good place at the moment. Yeah, I am in a good place. I've got lots of things to sort out. Got my list is ticking off each bit of my list. Got enough list, man. And the children's book, my band, the Love Dogs. I'm involved in a big project, but I can't say, and it involves this. Not that. Not noshing. Not
noshing bellends.
No, man. But it involves my voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you said you sing now, right?
Yeah, I sing, but I also do voiceovers. But there's like a big thing that I have got the job for, but I can't say anything about it. But it's gonna be sick if I get it. Then boom, ting, man, we're gonna be it's gonna be so good, man. But I can't say anything about it. That's just a big. But when I do find out, you're gonna be the first to know.
You see the acting, yeah?
Oh yeah.
So are you self-employed with that?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, I just do it for free, innit? I just act. I like my mate. I've got loads of people who direct films.
So have you wrote it and produced it then?
What?
The Green Fingers?
No, I edit that.
You edit, okay.
I act in it and edit it.
Oh, okay.
And I've got, we just reshot one with Tina Malone from Shameless.
Oh, wicked.
So we are remaking number one. So, because the pilot was a bit, iffy. Okay. So I'm redoing the pilot with Tina Malone in. I've got to edit that. So that's another thing I've got to tick off my list. But I edit for free. I mean, I do actually. And act for free. I just like doing it, And one day, the big bucks will come in, one day. I've got a film coming up soon with John Williams called The Church or something, where I'm a preacher. Some sort of like mental preacher. And I've got another zombie film going round in a big circle. I started with zombie films, now I'm going back to a zombie film there.
But I want to see some more of these B movies that you're talking about.
Oh no, I will. I'll show you my B movie. Yeah. What ones? The ones I'm in, or just
the ones you're in? Because I've still yet to see.
I know. Well, sorry. All right, safe. I'll send you some.
Send me some shit.
I'll send you some shit in the post.
Because you honestly, and as we sit here, you're a talented man. You have a great soul, and it just speaks wonders. Well, look, the last interview we did together, like, just look at the comments themselves. I knew once we did it, people would love it. Because it was, because I think that was the first time you got to just be in a comfortable setting.
Yeah.
Relaxed, and just having a long conversation. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was long, man. It was a proper long conversation. It was enough long, man. Shit.
Because I remember before thinking, I remember one of my friends said, "Are you sure you want to do it, them? Are you sure, like, do you know, like, because of the way I am, I think they thought that I wouldn't be able to deal with your Tourette's."
No, it's okay. It's only when I'm stressed out. You know what I mean? And yeah.
But I was like, no, I can speak to, honestly, anyone of any ilk, of any kind.
Yeah.
So I remember before meeting you that I did have to prepare myself really, because I forgot to say the only person with Tourette's I ever had was this girl.
Yeah.
So I was on Tinder this one Sunday.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I was swiping through, bit horny.
Was swiping with one hand?
Yeah, swiping.
What was the other hand doing? Yeah. When they got I know when people are texting me when they're horny because they're spellings with your shit.
Yeah.
You're using one hand, didn't you? I know, because like I get loads of like geezers thinking I'm like up for a bit of dick. Like,
do they?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's been like fake stories about me for years.
What, that you're homosexual?
Yeah, no, well, a bit of both, but I'm not. I'm just putting it straight. I don't like dick.
No. This guy loves vagine. I can tell you that.
I like vagina. Vagine. I like the vagina. Anyway, but yeah.
But I just liked that you was able to get your side across properly, and that was the main aim.
Oh, what, the last one? Yeah.
Yeah, but the aim of today was to set the narrative straight.
Yeah, I mean, I hope. Yeah, I'm just saying how it is, and if people want to believe it or not, it's up to them. I don't care. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a happy person, and I'm not bothered. You know, because if I know that in my heart what's real and what's not. So
absolutely,
you just gotta just keep believing in yourself. And you know, bullies are out there, and they're out there to get you, but you just got to rise above it and
think.
You know what I'm saying?
But the scary thing about all of this is this is what came to my attention.
Yes.
And you know, due to the situation, I want to be as you know, sensitive to this subject as I can.
Yeah.
Is, you know, eating disorders in general. You know, to the point where people are losing their lives, such as Nikki.
Yeah.
You know, it just shocked to me that we are definitely uneducated about this subject.
I know, and I've been asked to do some like what they call it again, documentaries.
Okay.
But I just since all that grief and that, I have taken a step back. So I just want to kind of like, you know, I'm going to pass the documentaries onto the family at a time when it's right, you know.
Yeah.
And just want to, you know, I've done my bit, I think, and yeah, I think though, I just think, yeah, you know, apparently anorexia is the number one like killer out of all the psychiatric kind of illnesses. It's number one. It's deadliest. You know what I mean? And there's not enough care out there either for it. You know, like Nikki could have got into a place like straight away if there was, you know, but there isn't enough care. We had to raise like 60 grand just to get her in, and then she still couldn't get in there after 5 weeks. So, you know, obviously it still needs to, something needs to be changed. And hopefully this thing that has happened with Nikki will change things, you know. Hopefully maybe there'll be a Nikki Grahame, like the, what's it called again, trust or something? Or
like which
you know
is representing the illness that she had.
Yeah,
because they were talking about her yesterday on maybe this morning. Again, there was a researcher on there who deals with eating disorders, and she was explaining obviously a few facts and figures about how it's affecting people out there. But again, because a bit like Tourette's, like you on the TV when I was young taught me about Tourette's, and again, not saying that I don't understand eating disorders, but
wankers,
it's not in front of you all the time. So, you know, it may even be to a point where sometimes you may notice someone's a bit underweight, but you're not gonna specifically pull that person up and be like, is it an eating disorder? Do you understand? You have to tread very carefully with these things.
Yeah, you have to with anorexia. You've got to be careful what you say as well.
Yeah.
Really difficult to say. Yeah, it's all triggered by... I mean, Nikki got told she had a big bum when she was little, and it just triggered it. You know?
Yeah.
So you got to be really careful what you say. It's hard, man. Apparently, it's the most difficult one to deal with as well. Like, yes, I don't know how to. I have no idea how to. Yeah, it's one I'll never really understand. I do try and understand anorexia, but it's one that's over my head. It's really, really dark.
Because it feels like a really deep psychological illness, which is well, in some ways, in some sense, you know, obviously you are killing yourself in some sense.
Well, no, it is about that.
And it's deep embedded in the mind.
Yeah, man, it is.
You know, so it's just scary because what I found, and obviously I want to not put too much of my opinion of everything that I saw, the optics, I guess, of everything in the media. But, you know, what could someone have done sooner? That's what I keep thinking.
Who knows? I just don't know, man. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, it seemed like when I saw her, she was very, very far gone into it. And but what can you do? You know, I don't know. Anorexia is something that needs to be. I don't know. Need to figure that out. I mean, maybe the government definitely needs to step up its game and, you know, sort this out. You know, because there's apparently I got shitloads of messages from fans all telling me about their daughter who's also going through the same thing that Nikki has, and you know, they were saying that they really wish that they could have, you know, help. Now, definitely. You know, because this lockdown, this is what they were saying. This lockdown has like fucked their kids up.
Oh, mate,
you know what I mean?
It must have absolutely killed the kids.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It has, and I think, you know, it did play a part with Nikki's with disorder as well.
Absolutely.
Oh man, yeah, she did suffer from terminal loneliness. She did. She told me when I was there. She said, oh, you know, she's really lonely and stuff. Even though she obviously wasn't. I mean, she had her friends coming around, you know, mum and her sister, whatever, you know what I mean? But she still did suffer with loneliness, especially with lockdown as well. And a lot of kids and people who have told me in my inbox the same thing. It really has affected them. And yeah, man, this lockdown has, you know, it wasn't thought out properly, was it really? You know what I mean? It was really...
You know what kills me though is what kills me, like looking back, because I was in a really bad place.
Was ya?
Really bad place.
What, last lockdown?
Yeah, so where are we now? We are May. So this time last year, in all my depression and real like worst place of my life, I would say.
I think I was as well.
This was born. I created this podcast with Josh.
Oh, wicked.
So
yes, then
it's weird what things can be created. Like in them places.
You've done it. You've taken something bad and created something good out of it.
Exactly.
I think that's called alchemy, isn't it? When I think so. When it's like, or maybe not, or something. Like there's, like I'm saying, it's a knock-on effect.
What does Joe Rogan have? Joe Rogan's got what's his name in the background? Josh. Jamie, that's it. He's got the guy who always looks up on the internet for him. For like facts and figures.
What's alchemy?
But I feel like there was just no regard for people. Like there was no regard for people.
No, I mean,
suicide has been
mate. I was in
rise.
Yeah, I know, man. Suicide's on the rise, and and I same time as you actually. I think it wasn't last lockdown, but the lockdown before.
Yeah,
I was suicidal too, and I was doing all these interviews with all the Big Brother lot, and I was just sitting there, just darking out, man, and I couldn't get my head around it, and I went, I do get suicidal too.
Yeah, so do I.
Quite a lot.
But I will say this.
And it was lockdown, yeah.
Is mine, okay, I don't know about you, but mine's very, I think everyone thinks about that sometimes. Not saying they're going to do it. Like me personally, I think about it, but I would never do it.
I'm the same.
Because I've seen the great parts of life and what it has to offer.
Yeah.
But I don't get just like I've not sat there and thought like when I've been in a bad place or had money issues or whatever, that I'm not sitting there saying, right, that's it, I'm gonna do it. You sit there thinking, maybe am I a hindrance on everyone? You know?
Yeah.
Am I just added weight on everybody?
No, that's not. Nah, that's lies, man. You're lying to yourself.
It's true. You start making yourself think.
Yeah, because your thoughts are in the you're in the pain body. That's just when you're. I was in that. All I ever had was suicidal thoughts. Every thought was like, "You're gonna kill yourself, Pete." I was like, "Is it?" And like, "Yeah, you're gonna hang yourself on that there." I was like, "Oh, okay." You're gonna jump in front of that bus in a minute. I'm like, "Oh, all right, safe here."
Yeah.
I was like, and one day I said to my mate, "You know, I'm getting suicidal thoughts all the time." And he went, "Really?" He went, "Yeah, I've never said anything, but every thought is like, just kill yourself." I'm like, "Whoa!" And he said, "Well, you got to get therapy." And that's when I started thinking about it and go, "What's therapy?" So if these thoughts are just constantly telling you to kill yourself, and they're overtaking your life, then that's when you got to get professional help and just get it sorted out.
Absolutely, because you convince yourself.
Yeah, you can convince yourself, and a lot of my friends have done it, and you know, sometimes it can echo. I mean,
yes, that's true.
There is an echo. Sometimes
definitely,
somebody who kills
a domino
himself.
effect.
Yeah, it can echo with someone who's similar to you, you know, and it's happened to me before with friends who've hung themselves. So
exactly.
It echoed on me quite a lot. It has echoed on me quite a lot. But you know, I've been through a lot of death, and again recently, fucking hell. So you know, but luckily this time, I'm in a good place for some reason. I've accepted death this time, and I've made peace with it.
Yeah.
I've made peace with my own death as well. Yeah, that's been a weird thing recently.
Well, when I was younger, I went through a stage when my nan passed away. Yeah. That was the first person I saw die in front of me.
Oh man, I've seen that enough times.
And from that moment, I remember I was 20. I was 20.
Yeah.
And all I could think about was death for the next maybe 4 or 5 years.
Really?
It just was in my mind all the time. And as I turned 30 June the 6th, and I feel like the way I think about death now, I'm like, I'm not as, it doesn't affect my life or anything anymore.
Well, the thing is, we're not gonna die. That's the thing. I'm a bit of a hippie when it comes to. I think we're all gonna keep existing
in some way.
Man, we're part of the cosmic brain, man. You know what I mean?
Are you religious?
No, I've got my own religion.
Same.
I was brought up,
Catholic,
Christian. Yeah. But there are things I'm not really.
Are you atheist?
No, I'm sort of part of my own little religion.
Yeah, no, same.
About my, my own experiences and my own beliefs.
You sort of like mix different aspects of these things to create your own personality and own well-being.
My own beliefs and my own. I believe in God again, which is good. This was something I lost for years.
No. Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
the other day, I've started because I've been self-employed for like 5-6 years, and I've started with a new firm. It's going really well. I'm really enjoying it. And I was in Brighton. I was doing some plumbing up there.
Yeah.
And I was sitting by the beach, and I was looking out the beach, and I was weirdly, just with what you just said there, I was like, I believe in God again.
It's mad. It came to me, man. It's so weird.
Not like it's just this man who's up there going.
No, I believe in the higher power.
Yeah, just a higher power.
Higher power, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I think you're switched on now, and I'm switched on. We're awake. We're woke, bruv.
Yeah.
We're woke.
But we're the good woke.
Yeah, the good wokes. You know what I mean? But there's like people who are lost.
The bad wokies. I hate them. They walk around like I hate it because when you look online, you look online and people are so entitled and they're like so quick to judge everyone else.
Because that's the thing. If they're judging, they're fucking not woke at all.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're judging, you're not woke. You're a cunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the point of judging? Fucking, what pedestal are they on to go around judging everyone else?
That's what I'm saying.
Perfect life do they have that they can judge people?
But they sit there going like, what kills me as well is people think they're like doing the world a great service, but by doing Twitter statuses and stuff like that, that's doing things in the world. And it's like, no, actually get up and go outside and actually try and change the world. Like with things that you do, for example. You are very outside. You show up. You get out and about.
I'll get out. I'm involved.
Yeah, you get involved.
Because you can't pray for God to do things. You got to get out there and do it yourself. Because you are God. We are God. We're the people. We're the ones who can change things. We can't go, please God, help us have world peace. Love you. Goodbye. It's not going to work. I'm sorry, but for me, we can make world peace happen.
I like what you just said there. We are God.
Because we are. We can change the world like that.
Yes.
Just by the way we think. If everyone just suddenly went, love and truth.
Yeah.
Everyone all at the same time. We'd all be like, hey, come on in. We just change the world, man.
What do you think, like... Because this is why I love meeting up with you. Because when I meet people like you, it just refreshes my mind about life. You know, there is hope.
No, fucking there is so much.
But like, do you ever think like, why are there people out there that just want chaos? And they just don't love humans?
I don't know if it's the balance of the universe kicking in here, because there is a balance to everything and the world has to be balanced. I don't know. If that's it, then we'll have to just accept it. But I hope not. But one day I do vision the world just being one happy fucking organic place which uses instead of being pumped by the pharmaceuticals, like shit like antidepressants, they might give you some like psychedelics or something.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like using earths, like plants to save people instead of pumping kids full of fucking shit.
But what's the hard thing is as well is they're pumping everyone with this shit, yeah? And do you know what? I analyse everything. The other day I was driving around, and I know this is quite a simple thing to think about, but I looked around and I went, there's 8 chicken shops, there's 4 McDonald's, everywhere, and I saw all these kids getting this horrific chicken from these chicken shops. Yeah. And I'm going...
Full chicken cottage.
You know it's chicken cottage. Dixie.
All the kids hang outside chicken cottage.
No, it's true. They're all outside.
They're like, yes, bruv. Outside chicken cottage. Yeah, man. We're hard. Right, chicken cottage. They love it, don't they? That's where you want to get mugged. Go chicken cottage, man.
No, trust me. In Ilford, if you wanted to go and get robbed, stand outside chicken cottage. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But my problem was like, all these kids, they have nowhere else to get food from for £3.
No.
So it's like, why aren't there more? Because I can tell you now, if there was 8 healthy sandwich shops, you would go to them.
I don't think it'd be cool enough for like a gang of yobbos to hang outside a health food shop.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't.
That ain't cool, bruv. You know what I mean?
That is true. Imagine that.
The vegan chavs standing outside smoking fucking I don't know.
Bun and zoot.
What?
Bun and zoot.
Bun and zoot. A bun and zoot. Is that some
bun and spliff?
Bunning. Does that mean burn?
Yeah, that's smoking.
All right, okay. Smoking.
Come on, you're not that far away from London.
I don't smoke herbs. I don't smoke the herb. Well, I have done. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I have. Yeah. I mean, fucking, who hasn't? You know.
I like this jumper.
It's good. This is called. It's Isis. She's the protector. After all that shit with Nikki happened, my friend said, "Yeah, it's a birthday present," and I went, "Wow, what's that?" And she says, "Isis. She protects you." And I was like, "Oh, wow, okay, cool." So I've been wearing it since, and it's just felt protected. She's the god of truth as well.
No, I like it, man. I really.
So it was nice little thing. I was like, "Oh, wicked, yeah, safe, yeah."
But yeah, so I think, Pete, like, you know, I think what we can come to learn, through everything that's been going on since we met. Because when did we met? Maybe 3 months ago, maybe.
I don't know. So, well, the podcast you did last time.
Yeah. So I just think being a good, honest person has got you far.
Everyone needs, especially if you've got a fucking platform up here. You know what I mean? If you're gonna use that for hatred and shit, then you're just a dick, man. You know?
Because you know, again, Imogen, she's got 250,000 followers, and is what you said earlier about it being powerful. Like all she had to do was say, "Pete's stealing the money. He's trying to capitalize off of Nikki's death."
Yeah.
And that's out there.
I know. And can you imagine what that kind of thing?
So you've got just random people at home going,
"Oh yeah, that's the truth." Not even hearing it from my side of the story. And I mean, but just how could anyone do that to anybody?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
And then she was like, "I've been quiet for too long." What are you talking about?
Well, she doesn't say much, does she?
It really annoyed me. But the reason it annoyed me is this dangerous? Like this is a very emotional time.
Man. Yeah.
Like, how does she know that what she did could have led you to kill it?
Exactly. And that's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. Ahead. She didn't, and she could have. She could have definitely really done some damage.
And what's led her to believe the bullshit she's saying?
I don't know. Who knows? I mean, me and Nikki didn't see each other.
I've been silent for too long.
We didn't see each other for a bit. Yeah, I mean, we hung out a lot, but then...
Who, Imogen?
No, me and Nikki hung out a lot.
Nikki.
And then, like the last how many years, I found different ways. She moved to France for a bit, and I got in my life for a bit. Yeah, but we always WhatsApped each other, and we always kind of made little plans to meet up, but we never could. But then finally, there was this time, but we always keep in contact.
So, you know, when you last saw her, how did that come about? Did she message you?
We were... she messaged me. Basically, we were going to do a dating show.
Right.
Yeah. When I split up when I had a bit of time apart from my ex. We split up, and then in that time, Nikki and me got a dating show coming to us, MTV dating show, and we were going to be put on it together. Okay. So we were chatting again. We're like, "Hey, Pete, you got like have you heard about this dating show that we're going to be put on?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm in it too." So we were chatting again, you know, and we ended up not getting it. Because I don't know what happened. Oh, that was it, because Nikki wasn't well. That's the time when I found out she wasn't well.
Yeah, because is that the first time it came to your attention?
Yeah, because she said, "Can you get me out of the..." She was in a clinic. She was in a clinic.
Oh, is that where you saw her?
No, this is before. No, I didn't see her then. She wanted me to come and get her. Get her out of the clinic and look, just get her out. And then do this TV show together.
Okay.
And I said, I can't. I've got to film up in Scotland because I'm filming up in Scotland doing a horror film. Anyway, Loch Ness is sick. But I came back. Ashleen got the gig. So me and Nikki didn't get the job anyway. Ashleen got the dating show.
Oh, Ashleen Halsey.
Yeah, she got the dating show. I was like, no, okay. But since then we were chatting more every day. We just started chatting again, and she was like, I'm coming to Brighton, PE. Are you there? And I was like, no, I'm not around at the moment. Because you come up with Carly. And then the next thing you know, and in Bristol, when I was in Bristol, she was going to do a PA. And again, like, I wasn't around because I moved back to Brighton. We weren't able to just kind of meet, but we were chatting all the time. And then we chatted on the Ryland thing again.
I saw that, I saw that.
I was that. She looked.
You was on that together, weren't you?
Yeah. She was there. We were chatting together, and then but we were still chatting. But then we had a little bit of a. You didn't chat for a couple of weeks. And next thing you know, I see the thing again. What's it called again? The GoFundMe made by Carly and Leon.
Who's Carly and Leon again?
Her best friends. Carly is her best friend. You know. So all this shit about her being someone else's best friend, I'm just like, mate, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, stop making out you're her best friend. Carly is her best friend. She's a rock. She is. Without Nikki, they wouldn't. Carly and Nikki, they come together. You know, they met when they were anxiety at the anorexia clinic,
right?
Years ago, and they became best friends ever since. You know, so. So I really love Carly, and obviously since this whole thing has happened with Imogen,
did you get to speak to them both?
Oh yeah, I spoke to them both, but yeah, you know, it has, it turns something which was full of love for me into a fucking circus, you know.
And like, but so, it was unnecessary.
It's like, and I am gutted about relationships that has been tainted by this whole thing. You know what I mean? So
what are there people on her family that
I don't know. I mean, I know that it has been a nightmare for Carly, and I really wish all the love in the world. You know, and I'm really sorry about everything that happened with me and Imogen. I didn't want it to happen. I was just getting all my shit. And the fact that it happened, I'm just so gutted, you know, turning something that made it worse for people. It tainted it.
And like, what timing
I know,
to do such a thing?
So dark, man, and in public, and you know what I mean. I just don't get how. You know what? I think it was a projection. Anyone that says that I'm getting on Nikki's bandwagon, calling Nikki a bandwagon, you know what I mean? It's wrong. You know what I mean? Your friend's dying. She is not a bandwagon. You know what I mean? I just think
that's the problem with social media, fame and stuff like that. Is people just see you guys as I don't know. They don't think you're real humans. I think.
I know, but that pissed me off, man. I mean, I don't get pissed off that much. But when I see someone calling Nikki a bandwagon, I'm like, mate, that's just like that. You know. But you see the projection of someone's mind here. You know what I mean? It's like that's what you're seeing. You're seeing her as a bandwagon, and you're seeing that I'm on it. I mean, nah. That's just dark shit, man. It's nasty,
man.
That's not. Yeah, that's the way some people think. I'm afraid, and that's what people need to just wake the fuck up.
Okay, so with like the fame you've had, has it ever died down?
Yeah, of course it's died down, but it died down. It just died down and it's come up again. You know, it died down.
So do you physically notice it? Like,
oh yeah, I massively notice it, and sometimes. I mean, I think when I started growing my hair like long and brown again, and I kind of wanted to kind of disappear a bit.
Do you know what? When you came here the first time, like you came to the door, and it was like like say if I walked past you in the street, I would probably second think, is that Pete?
No, I mean, no.
But now with that hair, you are fucking Pete.
Hey, it's me, Pete. Wankers. But yeah, I've got my mohawk back, so I could just kind of come back to myself again now.
That's why I was so shocked when you got in the van. I was like,
I wanted to
get back. He's looking tan, he's looking in good shape.
I wanted to get back to being Pete again, you know. Kind of
train?
Lost myself. No, but I do. I used to climb.
Right.
Yeah, I love climbing, but since lockdown, now I'm going to get back to climbing. I love it. It's good for like strength. Like, proper. Yeah, I'm a good masseuse too, so that's probably what you're seeing, you know.
I saw you.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw you was about to touch me.
You touch me. No, sorry. I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to touch you up.
But yeah, I just think you know, to wrap up, I feel like
wankers.
I feel like you being yourself from the minute I met you on TV when I was 14.
Is it 14?
14 or 13
Yeah,
when I first saw you on the TV. Man. To now, in my opinion, you've never changed from who you are. And you've embraced who you are.
I think I did change for a bit. Yes, I did change for a bit. I did go downhill for a long time. And it's been a journey of kind of remembering and regaining my faith and realising... Because before Big Brother, I was Perfect Pete, this mad hippie kind of love freak who accepted... And after, you know, all the shit I went through afterwards with like my best friend Wobbly Bob dying and all the other shit and my friends hanging themselves, me getting really addicted to ketamine and going down the dark kind of path of addiction and stuff and losing my kind of... and getting angry and bitter with the world and kind of, you know... and then I kind of... Yeah, I did lose myself, and I'll admit I fucking lost my shit for years, and I found, and then you know, it has been I lost my faith in God and everything, you know. Yeah, man, I went down, but this is me. I'm back on form now.
I was completely wrong about the change.
No, I did. I think it is a journey.
No, definitely.
But I feel like I'm back, but I'm stronger than ever.
Absolutely.
And I'm much more like got a lot more wisdom and.
I know, but I feel like you're again as we go, you're aware of yourself. You're self-aware.
I'm aware
your
of
thoughts and.
I'm self-aware, and I'm aware of what we all are. And I'm aware that that this isn't the end. I think we're infinite. We're infinite, man. And we're going to keep going and keep and yeah. I'm not. I'm sure we're going to keep going. And yeah, I think there is spirit. There is spirits in us. I think we do have spirits.
No, I believe that.
There's definitely spirits in there, man.
Because you feel it.
I can feel it.
When you step in the room or I step in the room, like people always say, like I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I always try to, you know, I meet a lot of people in everyday life when I'm doing plumbing in people's homes, and I always just try to make everyone who meets me that day be like, oh, that's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's, people want to call it people pleasing. I'm a people pleaser.
Good. You got to be. It's a ripple effect. You got to keep the world positive, man. And I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Is it nice when people recognise you all the time?
Yeah, I love it because people are really happy. They're always like, "Hey, Pete, we see him, bro. Yes, man."
Is it ever annoying?
No, I get a real buzz out of it.
Okay,
I love it. If someone recognises me and they buzz, I'm like, "Yes, man." I give them a cuddle. I let them have pictures. I'm just chat to them, have banter with them.
Because there's literally, but okay, think of it like this. Imagine you as an absolute prick.
Okay.
And you was famous.
Yes.
You would just have the worst life, wouldn't you?
Who knows? Because these pricks are fucking. I don't know if they give a shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I think they do.
I don't know, man.
Because people wouldn't embrace them with the love they do when they see you. But they'll be like, "There's that wanker."
A lot of pricks though get a lot of praise.
That's true.
You know, there's like pricks who like my prick gets praise all the time. It's like, oh, hello. Sorry.
We've spoke about his willy about 5 times today. I don't know why.
Shit, man. But yeah, like, you know, like sometimes, pricks get, you know, made president. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is Boris Johnson's a cunt. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically.
What is he doing up there? Honestly.
I don't know, man.
We thought Theresa May was bad.
Whoa. He is some fucked up shit, man.
He is. What is he doing? Have you thought about it?
I don't know. Maybe he fucked a pig. You know, better than the other bloke did.
Black Mirror.
What?
That was Black Mirror, isn't it?
I have no.
Have you never seen it?
Oh, I know. I've seen Black Mirror.
When he bangs the pig. That was the most disturbing episode I've ever seen, mate.
No, but that is what happened. Who the other Prime Minister? He fucked a pig's head, didn't he?
What?
Cameron. Yeah, Cameron fucked a pig.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, what I'm saying. We're living in Black Mirror, bro.
Wait, what?
Cameron fucked a pig, and now Boris Johnson's at it.
Wait, what? Wait, Josh, tell me what's going on there, mate.
Private school business.
Yeah. Honestly,
he had sex with a pig.
Yeah, research. Yeah, He fucked a pig's face. And that weren't even his wife.
Wait, what?
It was true, have a look. Look, get on your phone.
Is that where Black Mirror got the idea from?
Probably, yeah. Or if it was the other way around, but who knows. But I think that's what you got to do to become Prime Minister now.
But Josh is just nodding like it's just like everyday news over there.
What it is, it's a known fact.
I can't believe this shit.
Honestly. So if you want to be Prime Minister, there's a butcher's just down the road. You know what I mean?
Shove me old boy in it.
Grab it by the ears, innit? You'll be there, mate.
Well, look, Pete, as we wrap up, I just want to say let's do a toast to Nikki and her family.
Yeah, man. Love you, Nikki. And look, Imogen, I don't hate you. I just want you to get better. And you know what I mean? Just wake up, man. Just fucking, come on. There's one chance, man. You gotta just spread the love. I feel free. Bum 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 ba bum. I feel free. Dun 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 dun. I feel free.
I feel free.
You got him, man. You can't be fucking hating and being nasty and shit.
Nah, man.
You just gotta accept and don't be jealous.
Well, come here. Give us a hug.
Be happy.
Give us a hug, mate. We're back again. Well, listen, guys. We're going to put all Pete's details at the end of this episode.
Yeah, man.
And thank you so much for coming again. And I just wanted to make sure that we got you here to be able to get your side of your story out, man.
Yeah, well, I hope, you know, yeah. I mean, I hope maybe no one cares me, but it makes me feel a bit better anyway.
I know, absolutely.
Just get it off my chest a bit. But thanks very much for having me. And look, the Love Dogs are coming out soon. Come on, Love Dogs. I'll put the link. My new band, Love Dogs, and safe. Wait, because it's all about love, baby.
Thank you, Josh, again, my brother. See you all soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. All that YouTube shit.
Yeah, man. Be safe.